Okay, it says it started. Myrna, move your butt. Move. Move your lazy butt. Go ahead, move your butt. Daddy's got to be able to move his butt. Okay, so let's get it started. Hello everybody, I'm Nelson Buck, and this is the Mardox Daily Live Chat, where we talk about anything and nothing at all every day at 3 p.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Standard Time. We got Fabiana with us today. Others are supposed to join in. They said they would, and it's 3 o'clock and no one's here, so it might be a short episode. If anybody wants to, they can post comments in the comments area on YouTube or on Twitter, on Facebook, on what else am I using? We're using, that's pretty much what we're using. Facebook, oh, Google Plus. Oh. Yeah, there you go, Fabiana. What social medias networks do? What services do you use, and which one's the best one? Do you think?
I try to get into all of them. I've been using Facebook a lot because I started early in Facebook, but then I'm noticing a trend where it's almost like they're getting too complex, and so I'm finding myself enjoying the simpler platforms like Instagram and.
Well, there's a good question. I've been looking at Instagram. I have an Instagram account, I think. Hold on a sec. Do I have it on my phone? I think I have one. I think I do. You see, I don't use it. Oh, there it is. Way over there. Yeah, I have an Instagram account. Yay! Follow me. And
Oh, Nelson Buck.
yeah, I think it is, right. Yeah. Oh, did you find it? It's got my ugly mug there, my gray face here. Back when I was like 25, and this is what I look like now. But Instagram, can we use that for business? What do you think? Or is Instagram more just for, doing the whole picture thing, and that's pretty much it?
I know it's been used a lot for personal reasons, but they seem to be just now evolving into where you can use it for business. And another platform is Musical.ly.
Musical.ly, I've never heard of it.
Yes, and it's same kind of thing. Lots of young kids use it, but they use it more so for personal. But once these kids grow into adults, it's going to evolve into using it as business too, But it's a fun platform.
I had one of my own videos, one of my personal videos, Nelson's thoughts. I have a girl that wrote did a video saying, "Get off YouTube. You're so old. You could be my grandpa." And I'm like, well, wait a minute. No, I can't be a grandpa, because I would take the age difference between us and divide it in two. I would have to be 12 years old just to be able to have your mom, so that your mom could have you.
Wow.
And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And she's saying, old people like you shouldn't be on YouTube or on social media. Get off of this. Go back to sitting in your chair and watching the news on cable, something like that. And I'm sitting there going, old people like me, I'm only 43. I'm not even mid-range yet, considering I'm going to live to like 160, right? And it was people like us, Keemstar, Philip DeFranco, who started out on YouTube, who have been there all these years, who have made YouTube what it is today. And they're telling us to get off YouTube and social media because we're just too old. But I love it. My mom goes, I don't know, I don't use the Facebooks very much. Yeah, okay, Mom. My mom and dad are gonna watch this now and go, yeah, someone is going to get hurting real bad tonight. It's going to be me. Oh, jeez. So, it's like the young kids, like you said, the young kids are growing up. They're going to be using this technology and advancing with it. But it's called Musical.ly. And is that anything to do with music, or is it just social media?
Yeah, you can make your own short little mini music videos.
Oh, really?
And have a full database of just about any song you can imagine. So they somehow they're able to scoot around the copyright laws and stuff, and you can make these mini music videos with all sorts of music that's out there.
With the fair use rights now, I know on YouTube I can now take, for example, a song from Beyonce, put it in my video. I can do a commentary on it. Also, I have to link to the original video or the song that's in on YouTube. Giving them credit for the music. Then they won't say anything. But if I just take it and say, "Hey guys, how you doing?" in the background, you got Beyonce playing. Yeah, I'm gonna get smacked down so fast.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing a commentary, like there's one guy called, his channel's called A Dose of Buckley. He does what they call the musical autopsy, and he'll take a song and break down that song and really rip it apart and say, lyric by lyric, I have no examples on top of my head, but if he'll break it down, he doesn't get any trouble for it. But yes, he does go as far as asking the writers, the song creators, can I do a musical autopsy on your song? They're like, sure, go ahead, so he's got the rights to it. But even if he didn't, he's got the rights to take the song, play a portion, and then say, okay, what are they saying here? Blah, 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 and do a dark comedy commentary on it, then they can't say anything.
Interesting.
Same thing with videos. If you make a video and I do a commentary on your video, I'm allowed to do a commentary. I cannot just take your video and slap it in the background or on my video and say, hey, yeah, I'm just going to play this while I talk about something totally else, But if I comment on your video, like I've been doing on my have you been watching Nelson's Thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I look at a video like Jake Paul, that's all footage from the news broadcast and stuff, but they can't touch me because I'm doing a commentary on what's being seen. I'm using it as an example. But from what I understand, 50 to 75% of the recorded content that I put out has to be my stuff, and the other stuff has to be a secondary layer to my content. And that's anybody. You cannot have like Jake Paul doing blah 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 blah, and you only cut in 25% of the time, because then all you're doing is just regurgitating his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Yeah.
or Keemstar or whoever,
Yeah. Well, here's what I find interesting with those platforms is like if I take a copyrighted song and edit it into a video, and then I load the video into something like YouTube or Facebook, their program can identify if it's a copyrighted song, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
So they'll disallow it to be uploaded. But if I take that same video and I place it into Musical.ly, and I add that same music via Musical.ly, and then I save that video down to my tablet or phone or something, and then I upload that video, that exact same video with the same copyrighted song, into YouTube or Facebook, it doesn't recognize.
Oh, because you've changed the data stream.
Yeah.
The compression rate. You see what they're doing basically is they're looking at a sample piece of data and they're saying, does this match, in their database? And when you're downloading and re-uploading it, you're changing the sample rate of the audio. So you may have gone from 4,400 kilohertz down to say 22,000 kilohertz. So by doing that, you change that sample rate, that data that they look at. You changed the way it looks. Imagine it like a phrase. I like really big blue cats. They're looking for that phrase, but now imagine it as sound. All that data. They're doing a search for that piece of data. It might be anywhere in the song, whatever they choose, and that's how they determine where a song is. That's how come you can take your cell phone. You can take your cell phone and go up and say, listen to a song, and then the cell phone will say, oh, okay, that's a song. But it only works in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the song, or the first few seconds of the song. You can't have like halfway through the song go, oh, what's this song? It won't recognize it.
Interesting.
They only like index the first 10 seconds of each song.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah. If you listen to the one that came out, that's DJ Play That Song. If you heard it recently, it is the remake song of a 1940s song, Heart and Soul. Heart and Soul. Da, 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 da. So when you have the phone listen to the beginning of DJ Play That Song, which is recent, it'll come back. The software comes back and says it's either this or this, and it gives you the 1940s reference to the song from the 1940s.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's been indexed. Everything's indexed. Oh, jeez. We have Fugly asking, what do you guys think about these diss tracks that are up on YouTube? Are you aware of this, Fabiana?
I am not.
A diss track is a music video that kids are doing now where they diss or put down somebody else or mock or roast somebody in a song, in a music video, but they'll make their own music video. The latest one that's controversial right now is one girl that went out, and she's getting real popular. I can't remember her name to save my life, but she went after Rice Gum, who's Chinese, and in her song she literally said, Rice Gum, you're ching chung this and ching chung that, and really putting down and being racist towards the Chinese. And I'm only saying as an example, don't crucify me for saying ching chung. But her video got taken down because YouTube found that it was too racist towards Chinese. But she was trying to put down or roast Rice Gum by doing this music video, full up music video. You know, the full film crew, the whole 9 yards, and they're calling these diss tracks because you diss somebody. And
Interesting.
yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's getting common. It's like, okay, I can see the musical and the videography behind it, but why does it have to always be about? Why can't they do music videos that are good, like positive things? Why do you have to diss somebody or roast somebody or put someone down? You know?
Yes.
That I don't like what the kids are doing now. You know, the kids. I'm getting to be so old. I don't like what those young kids are doing now. I gotta get a mask when you can put on, you know, the old man mask, you know. Those darn kids, you know, they come around, you know. And when I was younger, we used to have to carry a what do they call that again? An onion.
Nelson, I think that you're wearing a young man's mask.
Yeah, that's just what it is. That's, well, you see, I had to peel this one off. That was last Halloween's costume, but oh jeez, yeah. But the kids today are getting really creative with music and filming. It's getting nuts. I mean, they're doing more with the technology now than I ever have in my entire career, my upbringing. With just video alone. I mean, look at what they're doing. I mean, they're doing a lot of great things, and they're learning a lot of great things.
It's amazing. Yeah, the capabilities.
Your daughter's how old?
14, and I put her in charge of managing some projects because she can do it way better than anyone else that's my age or older, you know.
That's it. The guy that's
best thing ever.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
You finally got up off your couch and waddled over to your.
No, you know, some of us actually have clients that call us and actually want to do business. You know, and then there's others that don't.
I do. I used to have an 800 number, and I had to take it down because I would get calls all the time to the point people were just bored. I'm going to call Nelson, and I'd be paying the bill. I'd end up paying the bill. Yeah, how can I help you? Can I help you? Yeah, not much. What's up? You know, I'm playing Xbox. And it's like, do you realize I'm paying 5 cents a minute for this crap? Oh, jeez. And it's recorded. Oh, jeez.
I want to thank Fugly for asking that question because I learned something new.
Yeah, diss tracks are. Go look it up. They're called diss tracks, DIS tracks, and it's like. You know, Josh is good at making them too. He likes dissing people.
Don't know, man.
What? I didn't go and done that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. But I don't know. The kids today are really good at learning a lot of stuff really fast. I got my neighbor's kid. Showed me how to basically break into the router, getting the router's encryption key between the computers, and I'm like. You got to be kidding me! Just with a piece of software going, yeah, look, do, bing, there you go, I'm in. Like, what? That's supposed to be encrypted. He goes, yeah, it's supposed to be. I couldn't believe it. It took the software to sniff 20,000 packets of data, about 4 minutes, and it knew the encryption key that was being used between computers. Because well, yeah, but no, it's supposed to be encoded. You're not supposed to be able to get into that.
Really?
Well, I would think.
I don't think that.
Okay, here we go. Josh is trolling. Go on, Josh. Tell us. Educate us here.
I mean, just hacking's pretty much easier than it used to be. So
Yeah, there's so many more levels to mess around with.
yeah, that and the education's pretty much publicly out there. So
Who's doing boom boom?
that's me closing windows on my computer.
Ah, Windows. Ah.
Closing out tabs, I should say.
Yeah, because Ubuntu they don't call them windows. Did you notice that?
Well, tabs technically, but
yeah, tabs are good.
Yeah,
No, but kids today they really are learning a hell of a lot faster than I did. Well, I guess I learned a lot of stuff before my dad found out.
U.S. states have some iconic shapes, but if you look,
Can we keep the copyright stuff out of the show so we don't get demonetized and banned and copyright striked?
Oh, you mean you haven't demonetized the show yet? Oh, wait a minute.
All my stuff is demonetized.
No,
No, from end to end, I can't even click on the button anymore.
damn.
Bees. Let's see. How can we demonetize it today? Racist. Blah blah blah. Racist. There.
It sounds like demonized.
Demonized. Yes, I have to demonize my videos. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Fabiana really wants to get to the anti-Semitic stuff in this show today.
Oh, jeez.
Talk about ghosts and aliens again.
Yeah, we had a show.
It's not anti-Semitic. Yeah, anti-Semitic would be going against the Jews, but
Yeah, a Jew that says that he's anti-Semitic. Is he a Jew?
not if he really is.
I gotta go look that one up now. Okay, can a Jew be racist against his own culture?
I would say yes, because there's people that are racist against their own cultures.
Well, I'm racist against Catholics. It's not a race; it's a religion.
I'm racist. Everybody has a group they don't like, and I don't think there's any single group I don't think there's anybody out there that can honestly say they like every group.
Well, I don't like the.
I have a problem. Like for me, I have a problem with politicians.
Yeah, who does it? I don't like the Catholic religion or the church because I went to school as a kid in a Catholic church, the Catholic school board. And I feel that having nuns present, in the classrooms, and I feel that the Catholic religion was just rammed down my throat. Either you learn this or you're going to go to hell. I went to the Catholic schools that still belted your hands if you did something wrong, like said the word bitch. And I remember that one clearly. I was telling somebody on the playground the name for a female dog is a bitch, and I wasn't holding anything back. The nun heard this. You're coming with me to the principal's office. Oh my God! I got dragged by my ear all the way back to the principal's office, and I got 3 beltings on both hands. And like, good grief for saying the word bitch. Hello, Belinda.
Hello, Nelson.
How are you, Belinda?
I'm sonky dory swelling.
Wait, you're not going to be happy. We're talking about anti-Semitic stuff right now.
Yay!
Yay, there she goes. There you go. So how was your show that you were watching that you're supposed to be done by 3?
It was great, entertaining, informational. It helps me be a better person.
Oh, and to let you know, that person that we keep bringing back in the room will be back in the room later.
You really want to die, don't you, Nelson?
Yes. See, the show is not the same without you. You see, Fabiana, Josh, and I had a conversation the other night about aliens and ghosts and demons and and Fabiana's like
how to mess with Belinda.
Yeah, that's what it led up to is how can we mess it? How did it get to that point?
Knowing you, Nelson, anything's possible.
How did it get up
I don't
there?
know. I think I said something about she felt really good about deleting him out of the room. No, I said, hold on. What was it? I said she felt something.
Because you're in trouble.
I said we should give her. I don't know how the hell it came around, but I think I said something about maybe we should let Hitesh back in the room and create a fake account.
Yeah,
so
ghosts, evil spirits, demons, aliens.
By the way, Hitesh's
then let the Hitesh.
Hitesh's comments I can't delete them, so you need to go into your account on YouTube and delete them.
What?
because I reported his comments for harassing,
Yeah.
but they're still there, so they didn't get deleted like I thought they did. So you need to manually go ahead and delete his comments under some of the videos that he left. I can't do it because I'm not on your Mardox account in YouTube. So you have to be the one to do it.
Oh, hide this user's comments from this channel. Done. Goodbye.
Very good. Thank you.
There.
Because we don't want him trying to ruin our image of wise.
Yeah. You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
The weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh, is he going through and commenting on everything all the way through now, or what?
Well, only certain videos I've seen so far.
Okay. There we go.
Sniveling twits.
Hey, whoa. He could be listening to this. Be careful.
Good. Twit, 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 twit.
Okay, you done now?
Almost. Twit.
Okay.
There.
Yeah. I mean, you convinced Jeffrey to kick him out, so.
I didn't have to convince Jeffrey. Just got sick of him on his own. He has that magical effect on everybody.
Yes. I like that. Jeffrey comes in, looks at the phrase in the support ticket. Thanks for all your hard work, but I'm not interested anymore.
It's all a manipulation game. I tried to warn Jeffrey, but Jeffrey had to learn the hard way.
Yeah. Poor Jeffrey.
He meant well.
Yeah, he meant well. And then Jeffrey, the comment back from Jeffrey, I told him, you got to be careful how you reply back to our members. You got to be professional. He goes, are you serious? I'm gonna kick you out myself.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that was hilarious. He was peeved. Oh, jeez. So, what is the topic for today? We're talking about. We were gonna talk.
Yeah,
about
I wanted
aliens.
to talk about the lead extreme thing that you didn't get to talk about yet.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, I guess I could work on that next. I already have the coding for it, so I can.
Wasn't he
Well,
supposed
we were going to talk about it the one day that the show got canceled, so I like to still hear about it.
Everybody wants leads. It's a really, really simple concept. It's a free service. Everybody wants leads, and it's a really easy way to get leads. I'm going to work on it this week. That's going to be this week's project. Now that I got the other one done, I got to do the video. I know I got to do the video, but for a site service sign-up program. It's real simple. Everybody who signs up underneath you are your leads. Everybody of those people that have people sign up, those also become your leads, and it goes on for infinity, all the way through. It's an MLM with no money. It's whoever signs whoever up underneath them, they spawn a tree, and then whoever's underneath going down the tree becomes your group, your lead. So if you've got 20 layers of people below you, that's all your leads, your list. So yeah, it's a project I'm working on. I want to see if it works or not. I haven't seen anything like it really. I've seen stuff similar where you got to pay and it's your MLM thing. But I figured let's take MLM, free service, lead building, lead capture, and tell people, hey, start building your list today for free. Literally for free.
It's not hard to build a free list. There's new launches that do that every day. The problem is people never convert to upgrading to anything.
But I'm sitting here. You sign up, Belinda. You bring in 10 people. I now have 11 leads. You plus your 10. Your 10 bring in 2 people each. Well, let's say your 10 bring in 10 each. I now have 111 people as leads. You see what I'm saying? Because I have you, your 10, and 100 below them.
I think that's brilliant because what people are starting to see nowadays is that people are more important than the money.
Yeah. And I don't want to charge anything. I don't want to charge a cent for it.
The IRS that they don't believe me.
Yeah. But no, I don't want to charge a cent for it. I'm going to set it up. It's a project. It's an experiment. I want to see if it works or not. It's not a mailing list service or a get-rich-quick scheme. It literally is, if you want to start building a list, this is a way you can build your list and let your people below you help you build your list. And
I think it's brilliant. I can already tell it's going to do well, and it's going to change. It's going to shift the paradigm in the way people think, in understanding that it's the people that's the most important.
That's it. And I'm really critical about that. It has to be about the people. I mean, yes, we have to make money.
This is coming from the one that has the 14-year-old child labor.
What?
Yes.
Hey, Josh.
My daughter's birthday, September 29th. She'll be 14.
Hey, I officially had a 5-year-old child laborer here.
There you go, man.
Proud of it. I said, you fold those envelopes for Dad, and then I'll take you for chocolate ice cream. No problem. We had a good relationship going.
There you go. Hey, that's cheap labor, man.
It was hilarious. Back in the day when we were doing Mardox, we would actually, when a person signed up, became a paid member, we would actually fold up a thank you letter, shove it in an envelope, and mail it off to the person. And really, it really did do great. It really got people going, oh wow, I got a letter from these guys. This must be serious, you know. It really caught their attention, especially a week later, you know. And I want to get back to doing that. But I had my daughters doing all the licking. It explains why they got cancer on their tongue and stuff now. Anyways, no.
I don't do snail mail anymore. How many years?
It works. It still works. But
I can't. I don't have a post office near me. I just keep it all online. It's good enough.
Well, there is a thing called there's a thing that you don't have to lick called a postcard.
Yeah, and you know what? Postage gets expensive, so no thank you.
No, but you include it in the cost of the membership. That's the
I'm
key
following
point.
you, Nelson.
You see, so let's say it costs you $5. You know that you need $20 for your membership, so you charge your client $25. They come in, they pay their $25. You take the $5, and it's part of your budget. You send up a letter.
Like I did when I would do pizzerias and stuff. To do the postcard mailings, I offered that in my fee.
Yeah, but
and then half of it go towards that, and half go in my pocket.
This is strictly Fabiana signs up, and a week later she gets a letter in the mail saying thanks for signing up. Because
it's not a bill.
Yeah, that's right. And that first week is where we lose that person. If after a week they get that letter, a lot of the time they go, "Holy crap! I almost forgot about this," and they're back on again. You know, it's a personal letter. I used to put my toll-free number in, and you wouldn't believe how many people would take time to call us. Hey, I got this letter from you. Yeah, blah blah blah. Now they want to talk and do more. It really does work, but you got to do it right. But
so on the letter you sit there and say, "This is a letter from Mardox. You owe us $1,000." No,
yeah, that's it. This is not a bill, you know. But you
have been sued for violation of terms and services.
So going on to phase 2 of this, my daughter would stuff all the envelopes for that day, and then we'd take her out for something like a cookie or whatever, you know, so real child labor. One time I went to the mall, and I got a buddy at the mall that runs an ice cream shop. Okay. And we're on first name basis and stuff. I walk up, I'll get a milkshake, and he doesn't even charge me for it half the time, you know. Anyways, I say I need an ice cream for the little one. She's only 5 years old. Gives me an ice cream. It was taller than her. My wife looked at that and says, "I don't care. I'm going shopping. You're cleaning her up." And I'm like, "No problem." She sat there eating this ice cream. It literally was like a foot long. We were just if I had a camera, I wish I could go back in time and film that, because it was just hilarious. You know, we made the biggest mess. The owner of the store couldn't care less. He came over, he wiped it down. It was like, who cares? You know, it's just melted ice cream. You know, but my wife was all like, you know, if she gets dirty, you're cleaning her. It's like, duh. But she had a gay old time. She had the biggest ice cream in the world. You know,
it was worth all the work.
Yeah, that's it. You know, but we had a balance there. You know,
give and take must be equal.
Yeah, that's it. But Belinda, you got to go into your Zoom account and change your name from Mardox to whatever else.
Did you do that to me again?
No, you left it Mardox. I told you.
No, I had Belinda next last time I used it.
You got to go into your account on the website and change it back to something. You're just doing it in the software. I've told you this in the last video.
I forgot.
And then change
it. How are you doing?
Huh?
How are you doing, cuz?
I'm good, cousin. We're going to have a little talk, cuz.
Hey. Oh, there's the change. That was fast.
Hey, wait a minute. Mine doesn't change.
Yeah, and they also threw you under the bus as part of the idea for the fake Atesh account.
I did. You found out about it, and I told you who was all part of it.
Yeah, you threw her under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
We know that.
Well, then the damn bus wasn't big enough. Oh, I saw a video today. Pokemon Go was banned for anybody working at an airline like Delta Airlines. Okay, obviously they don't exist anymore. This airline in question, I think it's Boeing actually. They banned Pokemon Go. Anybody playing Pokemon Go caught playing it will be fired instantly on the spot. One guy was playing Pokemon Go. He's trying to catch a Pokemon while the Airbus was coming. You know, the airplane was coming. The pilot didn't see him. He was about to get run over.
Wow.
Yeah, all because of Pokemon Go. So now they issued a statement saying anybody caught playing Pokemon Go will be fired on the spot. It's like, Try us. Well, it's either that or you're going to turn into a big red pile of goo in the middle of the runway. That's probably the problem, because they'd have to clean it up after. That's awful. How much those things weigh? 100,000 pounds? 200,000 pounds? Come on, Josh. You know these numbers. How much does a plane weigh?
What kind of plane?
Let's go Boeing 747. Well, what's the biggest Boeing there is now?
Well, Boeing has all kinds of different planes. Which one do you want? Boeing 737?
Oh no, let's get the biggest one that's out there. How heavy is the biggest Boeing? Bowing, right? That'd be the A340-600 has been in production since 2001 with the length of 75.3 meters.
You're not talking about Boeing anymore.
Well, I said the big. Oh, yeah, because that's Airbus, right? No, it keeps coming back to this.
Which one?
So,
are you talking about?
Okay, the Boeing 747B, it weighs in at how much? How heavy is it? 442,000 kilos.
Pretty heavy.
That rounds out to about 1 million pounds, because 2.2 pounds per kilo. Holy Toledo, that's about 1 million pounds, literally. Those four.
It's like a skyscraper. It's like a skyscraper on wheels.
Yeah, those 4 engines. I don't think a skyscraper weighs 1 million pounds.
Yeah, you're right.
Way more than that.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, yeah, they do.
There's a lot of empty space in a skyscraper.
It still weighs more than that.
Okay. Go look it up. How much is Empire State? Oh, that needle thing you guys, that little rinky-dink tower you guys got in Chicago. What's that called?
Sears Tower?
Yeah, that one.
Let's see here.
How is the Sears Tower?
Sears Tower is still the tallest observation deck here in the country. Let's see. Wait. Let's see. It weighs in at approximately. How much did you say?
Around 1 million pounds here.
Oh yeah, that's way more.
How much?
222,500 tons.
Well, okay, 222,000 times.
500 tons. Yeah.
Is that a metric ton or imperial ton?
That's tons, which is 2,000 pounds per ton. So 222,500 times 2,000, which is 445 million.
Okay, it's a little bit heavier than a plane. Okay.
Just about 400, only about 445 planes.
and that's empty. That's just the construction. That's not everything that's in it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy crap, that is heavy.
Yeah.
So Belinda, the reason why I played along is because I was looking forward to seeing the frying pan come out again.
Yeah.
I know. You know, I can't blame you, Bobby, because it runs in our family.
Yeah.
This is just how we are, Devilment, you know.
Yep. Okay.
And I know Bobby really secretly wishes that I would basically come visit Nelson with the 5-tide frying pans. Skillet, I might add.
Right.
I'm just waiting to see Belinda show up in your background, Nelson.
He would crap himself.
Well, like those eyes that we saw in the darkness the other night when we were at midnight here?
Yes.
In the background over here, we saw 2 eyes light up just here in the back here. Like, ew.
I'll be singing the baseball song when I'm coming up to him. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. And I get batter up.
I'm Canadian. We don't play baseball. It's hockey.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm singing that song as I hit you across the head with my skillet.
Why are you gonna get violent? Jesus. Okay, that's it. Itesh is back in the group. Itesh, you're back in the group, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
The real
and then
not the
yesterday,
fake one.
yeah, it's gonna be the fake.
And I'm a virgin.
Yeah, that's it. And then Belinda goes and kicks me out of the group yesterday, and then has to go back and try to figure out how to remake me admin. Thank you, Belinda.
I was hoping he wouldn't figure it out.
Yeah, not good.
Serves you right.
No. So come on, people, topics. Give me topics. I need topics. Fugly gave us one topic about diss tracks.
About what?
Diss track. Go look it up. It's called diss tracks. Go look it up.
Okay.
Not disc. Diss. D-I-S. Tracks.
Okay.
On YouTube. Go look it
What
up.
about when people say they're interested in joining or buying something and then you never hear from them, or you know, they get real excited. They even give you their info, but then you can never get a hold of them. And you don't want to chase them, but you want to give them a follow-up because, you know, it's all in the follow-up. So where do you draw the line there?
2 reasons. One, the person said, oh, yeah, here's all my contact info. No problem. I want to spend money with you. And he turns around and goes, honey, can I spend $3,500? No. Sorry.
But then be man enough, you know, adult enough to let me know that something had come up. You don't even have to go tell me why. Just be considerate.
Hold on. So you're getting this scenario. Honey, can I spend $3,500? No. Hey, I'll get that right to you. No problem.
No, I can tell when they're not serious because I've been doing this for a very long time. So I can tell you, I can say, not always, but most of the time, I can tell if they're just afraid to say no. You know, like some people are just like that. They're just afraid to say no for whatever reason, okay? I can usually tell because when I find somebody who's enthusiastic, usually they don't fake their enthusiasm. I mean, if they're on the end of the customer. Not the fake enthusiasm that you might find when we're trying to get you into business, okay? But we're talking about on the prospect end. They get excited and they're ready to go, and then they just you never hear from them. And you do you do your follow up. And
I'll tell you right now, most people don't like the conflict. They'll say, yeah. They'll get rid of you, and they're like, fuck that. I'm
no, but they don't get excited. I can tell when they're just trying to say no.
And so many people lately that you look what happens when you show up at the door. You know, hi, we're Jehovah's Witnesses or whatever. Sorry, John. And I want to say no, I'm not interested. And I've told them flat out. My family already has their ideologies and their beliefs all lined up. We're not all Christian. You know, I'm some sadistic religious thing according to some people. One of my daughters.
I have a frying pan fetish.
You know, we got Lutheran, we got Christian. You know, it's a mix. You know, it's whoever.
Lutheran is Christian. It's a denomination of Christianity.
That's nothing. You got to see the really
Buddhist, Muslim, and Jehovah.
No. They got these. I don't know if you've seen it over here. They had somebody that got it passed so they could put it in their driver's license to wear that spaghetti strainer thing. Some religion of the spaghetti monster or something.
What?
Yeah, no shit. They actually got it passed to where they could wear that, you know, like spaghetti strainer on their head during their driver's license photo because it's part of their religious beliefs.
Oh my word!
Yeah, so they got weirder shit out here, man. Trust me.
Oh man, but it's like when you show up at the door and it's like I want to say no, and I told them I'm not interested, and I even said no, sorry, and I said no, and they keep showing up.
Yeah, but do you get excited? I mean, come on. What sense would that make?
But no, I do. At the beginning, I do kind of accommodate them because I feel bad for them. And it's like, you know, I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, you can be polite, but there's a difference.
And then if they show up a second time, they're stupid enough to show up a second time. And it's like, yeah, well, you know, what I believe in, and I go into my whole God created every atom in the universe thing. and then they're all like, hey, well, yeah, but God only created the earth and us, and we're the only ones here. And I'm saying, fuck that, because I know there's aliens. I know there's other beings out there. I know there. See,
bring it full circle.
Now we're talking aliens.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. They call themselves Pastafarians. Here you go. Not kidding. I just posted a link.
Oh, wow.
I just posted a box for you. There you go.
Hold on a second. I gotta bring.
This is utterly ridiculous.
Have you not heard of this shit yet? Oh,
no.
Oh, this is hilarious. Not kidding.
Oh yeah, but it's from Fox. Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, look, the spaghetti strainer on his head, like I said, no kidding. Yeah. Not the only one either. There's a whole bunch of people like this.
Oh my God.
Oh,
it's the end of the world as we know it. The song goes, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, yeah, so I accommodate them, and then, you know, I start feeling bad. Then I start getting into that third stage of, look, I'm not interested. Leave me alone. You know, until that one time, I literally answered the door butt bleeping naked.
There you go. There's a female that did the same thing.
What? We don't have it. What'd you do? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah. And then they stopped coming to the door. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, are you serious? Oh yeah, but that's just a photo of her. That's not a
No, go down. She's got the driver's license. So.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, dude, this is they have to here in America. They have to honor your religious beliefs, no matter how.
Pastatarians?
Pastafarian, yeah.
Pastafarian. That's messed up.
No, that's nothing, man. Yeah, any weird shit works here, man.
I gotta say, like the song says, "I'm coming to America."
Oh man!
I'll be so accepted. There's 10 times more nutcases out there that I'll fit right in.
Dude, you'll fit right on in, man.
That's it, you know.
Belinda, I'm just waiting for that picture of Nelson with the frying pan on his head.
No, that's not part of it. I'm going to show you guys the symbol that represents my religion. Not today, but I'll show it to you. I gotta go find a copy of it. Watch me come back with a swastika.
He has to come back with a magnifying glass.
Put up the image of swastika. That's my religion symbol. A lot of people going, "You bastard, you die." Oh, jeez, that's just not good. Hey, double filtered coffee is not the same as double brewed.
I am crying.
My coffee maker broke.
Oh.
The little like one cuppy thing you put in, you take the cup, you pour the water in, you put a little thing in, you push the button, and it makes a cup of coffee, right? It doesn't heat the water anymore. So my daughter woke up. You know how daughters wake up? Like, "Hi, good morning." And it's like, yeah, fuck you. They're already in that mood, right? I'm downstairs. My daughter goes to make a cup. It goes squirt, 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 and stops. She goes, "What?"
I did not need to know that she was squirting over there.
No, the machine. That's just gross. Ew. Anyways, puts her finger in and it's cold water. And she goes, "Ah, god damn it, it's broken." She just swears. I'm like, "Oh no." So she's all like, "Oh great, now it's broken. I can't have my coffee." And I told her, I said, "What would you do without it working? What can we do?" And so, "How about you boil the water? We'll put a filter over top and we'll pour some water in, and it makes a cup of coffee, right? We just do it manually, right?" And my daughter got good. "I got one better than you. What would you do if there's no electricity to boil the water?" And I'm like, "Start a fire? Campfire, boil the water, let's go." Jesus. Oh, wow. My kids are way too dependent on technology.
So have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
No, I have not. I don't watch movies.
Hmm.
I can't. It's against my religion.
Hmm.
My religion dictates that God made every atom in the universe. Therefore, we should be allowed to touch marijuana, cocaine, plutonium, do what we want with everything. But you're not allowed to watch TV. That's blasphemy. It's the only thing I can't do. I can't watch. But we can play Xbox. That's been amended in 2001. Xbox and all, and PS3s and all that. That's acceptable.
It took an ecumenical council to make that amendment.
Yeah. We're like 2 of us in the whole universe. Me and one other. We're a minority. Leave us alone. We don't bother you, you don't bother us. Belinda's getting offended, and now she went, "Oh, screw this mutant." She's swearing her head off right now behind the scenes. Or her daughter walked in and she's hearing me talk blasphemy about religion, and she's telling her daughter, "Cover your ears, cover your ears." Oh, geez. Now Fabi's going, "Oh, no, yes, please, honey, cover your ears. This is Uncle Buck."
Or maybe she's sneaking up behind you.
Yeah, those 2 eyes right back there. That was freaky the other night, though. I really did see 2 dots. Like, no, that way. Like 2 dots, like right there in the darkness, right there, like, ooh. And I was like, ooh. It must have been a mouse or something that went by and behind in the back of my basement or something. The lighting was just right, but it's like, ooh. Demons are after me. So no,
why are you scared? You should embrace them.
I want to see aliens.
It's great.
If a gray came down and he had peeked around the corner,
Nelson would bend over and say, "Give it to me.
Give me hard." I want to shake their hand. Hey, how you doing? Oh, did I just break your arm? I'm sorry. Oh crap. You know, let me pick you. Oh, I just squished you. Oh, sorry. Oh. And of course, it takes out his little ray gun. There, done. No, but if there's other life out there, I want to meet it. I'm all for it. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold that sign up on top of the building, going, "Take me with you." Right before, like,
I'll be holding the sign next to you saying, "Take Nelson with you."
Take Nelson, take him with you. We don't want him anymore. Oh, jeez. I had a buddy that learned about the aliens, and he started telling people, I'm referred to as Starseed. Oh. In other words, that the Greys put him here in order to help propagate and move our culture forward. He was referred to as Project Starseed. And I'm thinking, I knew something about that. There's a documentary about a guy that he was referred to as Starseed. And this is my buddy of mine, is copying that, but it's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, what's with the code names? My name's Nelson Buck, and if I meet an alien, I'm gonna say, I'm Nelson Buck, and I met an alien. I'm not Starseed. Rainbow Ray. Sir Trips-a-Lot. I don't know.
Mr. Mardox.
Mr. Mardox, that's it. You know. But watch now, I'm going to have the Men in Black show up my door again. Those guys freak me out.
You do Halloween?
Me? Not much. I stay around the house. It's those damn kids, you know. Them and their darn eggs, they throw things in it. Or the toilet paper. And the seashells. You know about the seashells, right? You've got the seashells?
No.
You guys ever watched the movie Demolition Man, where he has to go and learn how to use the 3 seashells to wipe his butt?
Yep, I've heard about it.
Oh my.
I don't watch TV. I used to watch TV before I became, of my faith.
Dude, the TV is expensive, man. They need to freaking get rid.
It is expensive.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the cable cost of where I'm looking to move, and it's like $85 a month for TV.
Why do you
It's
need cable?
$55. I don't. Well, I need it for the internet, but internet's $55. The funny thing is, internet's only $55.
Yeah, I only.
Like, if I want TV, I'll get a sling box for $20, and it came. I mean, the internet for the $55, and I save $65.
That's not
What the
good.
hell?
That's not good.
Scam.
But I've got a cell phone. I've got my internet connection. I use Netflix or YouTube. I wake up in the morning, have my coffee. I watch YouTube. I watch all the channels that I want to watch. It's current, up to date, live content. I love that. As opposed to TV, it's like, oh great, I saw that 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or the few times that oh great, I picked up my phone, it made the connection, and it put up my content on my phone on the screen, like, yay. That's for now forever recorded into the ether. Stupid internet. Could go without it. Cricket. Wait, but what do you want cable for? Do you actually take cable?
No, cable is for the internet here.
Oh, you're not going to go.
I don't want to be on slow ass internet.
No, but you don't want to have you don't want FiOS?
What? Have what?
No, cable kicks butt. Comcast beats FiOS anytime.
That's not true.
Yeah, here it is.
That's not true. And anyway, unless they've got bad routers. Cable.
Well, I guess they have bad routers because here Comcast is the top.
Coaxial cable is a copper wire that everybody is feeding off the same frequency. If there's 100 people on your street, then the data going down that line is for 100 people. Whereas fiber optic, that fiber that's coming from your router is yours and only yours all the way.
Wait. Here's the problem. You're in Canada where they actually have competition. Here in America, there's one cable company per area, which means there's no competition, which means no, you don't understand. No, dude, trust me. That means that they don't have any incentive to increase it to fiber optic.
Yeah, but everybody's talking. The advertisements are all over the place for FiOS. You must have fiber optic in your area.
I'm in Chicago. We don't have fiber optic in my area.
Yeah, I thought you were moving out of Chicago.
They don't have fiber optic there either.
What the fuck is the point of moving to the United States?
There is none. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Get the
fuck
hell
that.
out of this country,
Okay,
man.
okay. I'm not going to America. I'm staying here.
Well, I'm trying to explain, dude. We are all trying to get up there.
I'm on a dedicated fiber here, and I'm in a little hick town of only 250,000.
Yeah, and see here, there was no incentive for them to increase it because why should I bother? I have a monopoly on the market.
Well, because it's more efficient. It's not prone to EM
I have a
pulses.
monopoly on the market. Why should I spend the money?
I know that. But technology-wise, it's not prone to EM
Doesn't
pulses.
matter.
Well, yeah, it does.
No, you don't understand. This is about money.
And when a lightning strikes beside a copper line, the EM pulse travels down that line and damages their equipment. Fiber optic, it doesn't do it.
I understand that, but it's about money. They don't want to replace the infrastructure because there's no incentive for them to.
Oh man, you guys are gonna be so far behind for so long. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, we already are. Shit.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
I can tell everybody when I explain to people about technology, I say anytime I want to figure out where we're going to be in 10 years, all I have to do is look at where Japan and Korea is today.
Yeah.
Because we're at least a decade behind them.
Oh, at least, yeah. At least I admit Quebec is way behind Alberta in British Columbia. Our communication hub of the country is in British Columbia. It's way on the other side of the country. If you want to go to the big IT, like Silicon Valley kind of place, that's British Columbia. So
I was looking at Canada recently, in as far as like skill shortage list and see what they had, and I was shocked that Quebec had almost every damn job out there. They were like,
yeah.
if we want everybody, just send them here.
There's a lot of
They're
jobs.
like desperate for everything. Like, yeah,
But you have to speak French.
No, they don't. That's the thing. They'll take you.
They don't have to.
They'll take you. As long as you have the ability to learn, they'll fine.
Canada has 2 official languages.
That's right.
And I know people that will hire you, and you don't need to speak either language. When they take a laptop, and they look at you and go, "You make it work," and the guy goes, takes it, takes it apart in 5 minutes, puts it back together, open the lid, doing, it works. It doesn't matter if the guy speaks English or French. Just pay him his $15 an hour or $20 an hour to fix it.
Yeah, but you need to be able to some kind of communication, I would think.
Why? If you lived in Korea or Japan or Cambodia or whatever, and you're very good at fixing electronics and you can prove that you can do that job, I will pay you $15, $20 an hour to fix laptops all day. You see? If you can do the job. You don't need to be able to speak English. I don't give a shit.
But see, they're not going to work for that there, man. They're going to be like, shit, we can make 100 here. Why the hell are we going to work for 20 there?
Because minimum wage here for electronics, as far as I know, and nobody's really paid less than 15.
Yeah, but I'm saying in Japan, they can probably make about twice to what you were saying. They'll probably make at least 40, 50.
No, that's not true. That's not true. They're living in poverty compared to us.
Dude,
They don't make that much there.
Way higher. I know the people there. A lot of people in my class are there. In fact, my school's a dual sister school with a school in Japan.
There's some people that make a lot of money, but the majority are living in poverty.
Well,
guys, Josh, they live in some of these people are living 5, 6 people in the size of your room.
Yeah, we call those. We have the same thing here.
Yeah, no.
They do. This isn't a live chat, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, we'll wait till the live's over.
Because you gotta call them cunts and pussies, or
No. I'm just trying to make sure you can actually monetize the chat for a change.
yes, Belinda. It is language. Very good. You get a gold star. Oh,
Up yours, Nelson. Now, we know you can make it fit.
53 minutes. Mine's not that big, and it doesn't bend.
Where's Bobby?
See that? Because she can't send you.
Oh, my cousin left.
Message her and find out. Maybe her cable dropped out. Because she's living.
Maybe.
No, I gotta go. It's been fun. I wish you would have said something. I love you. Love our chats. Enjoy your day, everyone.
Yeah, see.
Oh, she left. You see, so there you go. There you go. Yeah, it was her interwebs that decided. Okay, I'm done. She doesn't have that content.
She saw the Pastafarian thing and she's like, "Shit, I gotta go piss myself."
I gotta go change my pants so I can piss myself.
You are sick.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I am actually. Look,
Some people do have that already.
Look, I'm even sweating. I must have a fever. Or it's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit in this room right now. With all
Bobby just went into Mardox chat. Said, "Great. I've had to cut out a really great chat again. Always good." Mm.
Good riddance. Sorry to see her leave.
I'm telling her.
Go ahead. Anyways, we gotta wrap the show up because I gotta get going. I gotta drive my dad.
Yeah, me too. I gotta drive people crazy.
No, I gotta go drive my dad back home because he has my truck right now. So he's gonna be here.
So how are you gonna drive him back home if he has your truck?
Because it's at the garage. He's gonna pick it up. Come here, pick me up. I'll drive him home.
Oh, okay. So you didn't tell me that. You said he had the truck. I figured you had to get to the truck to drive him home.
He's gonna bring me home. I gotta drop him off and bring the truck back.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I'm only one driver. It's either that or my wife's gonna have to drive me out there and pick it up and drive back. I don't know. So one way or the other. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Oh, yeah, just hit the dog and tell him to drive. What the hell?
Yeah, my dog really wants a fan on right now. He's panting while he's sleeping. This isn't good. No, really, it's like 101 Fahrenheit right now here in town. Here, it's hot today.
Really?
Yeah, it's baking.
Shit, let me see what it is here. I know it's pretty high out here too.
It's 101 Fahrenheit.
It's humid over here actually too. Last few days, this whole week is supposed to be like summer still.
Fahrenheit here, so
it's in the 90s here.
I said it in Fahrenheit.
I know. I said it's 90 here.
Oh, okay.
I was saying what the weather is here, not there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying. I gotta go look see what that is.
No, I know what you said. I heard the Fahrenheit.
It's like humidity's 90s over here.
Let's see, Quebec. Where are you at in Quebec?
Around about that place.
Quebec weather. Let's see.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 88 Fahrenheit right now today.
See, I was about to say, dude. It says 86 online, but yeah, okay.
It is online. I am online.
No, I'm saying 86 in Quebec City.
I'm online with fiber optic.
Yeah, I heard. See, welcome. Hey, you come to America where you can only get cable or DSL.
Which is basically
well, cable's the highest, of course. It beats DSL.
No, that's not necessarily because.
Well, here it does.
Yeah, fiber optic.
Belinda, regardless of what you believe, the technology.
No, it's a fact. Here it does. Trust me on that.
It's not a fact.
Actually, he's right.
Your line is divided by the number of people using it.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I had DSL, it was slow. When I switched to Comcast cable, it kicked butt. That's all I can tell you.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. No. DSL sucks in comparison to cable, but fiber optic kicks the crap out of both. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about just regular DSL.
Yeah, but as more people in your area get on the cable, your connection rate's going to go down and down and down and down and down.
Well, most people here are cable, and I've never seen a difference. In fact, I haven't.
There's not enough people yet. Wait till there are more people get on.
Almost everybody here uses cable. What are you talking about? Not many even use DSL anymore around here.
Cable is one copper wire that connects everybody in the area.
Course,
let me say this.
Wait. I got a way of solving the problem.
The more people that get on the same copper line, they have to cut the bandwidth down.
Hold on, I got a solution for this. Everybody go to speedtest.net, run a test, and
I already did that. My speed's good from what a programmer told me.
I'm not saying it's bad.
But you're putting. I just want to see what his fiber optics running. I want to see it.
I can tell you what I'm at. I'm at 28 right now because that's all I'm paying for right now. It's 28 megs per second.
Oh my God, dude!
That's all I'm paying for right now. I can go up to 250 or 300. But I don't need 300 for one computer. I don't need it. So I took the lowest package.
Dude, what are you doing?
What?
Killing me.
Why? It's one computer, Josh. What do I need faster for? If I go to 300 megabits, okay, my network card on my computer is 100 megabits. I can't even go as fast as a line of 300 megabits. What's the point?
At least get 100 then.
Why? For what?
Because you can.
YouTube won't take a video faster than 30 megabits a second. So what's the point of the upload? I don't need it. It's a waste. Anyways, everybody, John McDermott just showed up right when we're leaving.
I told him we only have 10 minutes left.
Well, no.
Hey, John.
Well, no, it's been an hour. We got 2 minutes left to go before the hour's up.
Well, back when I wrote to him, it was 10 minutes.
Oh, hey, John.
That's it. Anyhow.
Everybody's ignoring John there. Why? He's here.
John, say hi.
Hello.
Hello, John.
Oh, I know what the problem is. The signal has to get through that copper wire all the way to Australia, and it has to come all the way back.
That's it.
Hello, all. We're getting all flustered about internet connections because Belinda's saying cable's the best.
Well, here it is.
It's not. The other reason why I will never use cable is everybody connected to that same cable has access to the same data you have. I can packet sniff. When I used to have coaxial cable, I could packet sniff everything on the line. I could see everything. Everybody was communicating. It was encrypted, but I could packet sniff every single packet of data from all the houses connected on the same line. Because
Well, for what I do for a living, that doesn't even matter.
well, no, it does.
That's cool.
Because when you go and when you do online banking, every house connected to that same line also has that same information.
That's called hacking over here, Nelson.
No, it's not hacking. It's public information. The data on the line is open to public. It's just that it's encrypted. If I decrypt it, that's a whole different story. But I'm allowed to see what's on the line. There's nothing stopping it. Just like the Wi-Fi. I can packet sniff the data that's going through the Wi-Fi right now. I'm not going to decrypt it, but there's no law that says I can't look at the data packets in the air. You know, same thing. The same thing with my phone. I could go to a restaurant and packet sniff all the packets from everybody in a restaurant using the Wi-Fi. Nothing illegal about it. It's if I decode the information and try to use it, then I'm breaking the law. But anyways, that's why I would never use coaxial cable or cable service, because everybody else on that same line has access to all that data. As opposed to fiber optic or DSL, your dedicated connection from your house to the central point. It's a little bit more secure. Anyhow, we got to shut down this show. John, don't go anywhere, because we usually talk after the show. Join us tomorrow, guys. Anybody who's watching, there's 4 of them watching right now. We'll be here again at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and we do the Mardox Daily Live Chat. Josh sounds like he's trying to avoid himself. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on these videos. It does help, and tell others to join up. Again, we do this every single day. You guys want to say bye?
Have fun and God bless everyone.
There we go.